All right, guys, let me know if you guys can hear me well and see me well, guys. Put something in the chat box. Let me know if you guys can hear me well and see me well. All right, you guys can hear me well and see me well, guys. With that in mind, let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, let's make sure it's all good. All right, guys, welcome back to our live stream, guys. Welcome to our study group. In tonight's study group, we're going to be answering questions. I'm going to be answering questions. If you guys have any questions for me, put it in the chat box, and I will get around to answering it at some point. We're also going to be doing practice questions tonight, so stick around for that. And with that, let's go ahead and get started, guys. If you guys have any questions or something you want to ask me, comments or anything like that, put it into the chat box, and I will ensure to get it answered. Questions I'm answering is going to be right at the bottom of me, so you guys can see the questions I'm answering. Let's get started. All right, first question of the night. Fill out responsibilities. Do I have to put the title as PM? You have to. The job title doesn't matter. You know, job title could be whatever you want. You could be system administrator, advertising director. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is the role. So on the application, when you write the description, put the role as project manager. All right, the role that you put in description on the application, you put whatever job title you want. Job title doesn't matter. Is the live chat being held? I'm talking to it. Nancy, I have a question about change log. Following a change request, approve or not? Yes, you update the change management. You don't update the change management plan. You follow the change management plan, but you always update the change log. All right? The change log is updated every time a change request is made, if it's being assessed. It's like a log of what's happening with the change. You don't update the change management plan unless you need to update the change management plan. You're going to need to get a change request technically to update the change management plan since it's part of the PM plan. Okay. All right, do you have the two questions? And do you mention being able to get the PowerPoints? Yes. Look through it's in the Udemy course. If you look in the Udemy course, there are links in there to download the PowerPoint presentations. The other study recommended someone from an industry that uses different terms. Understand the concept. You don't need to memorize terms. You need to understand them is the key. No memorization. Understanding is the key, all right? Hey, Andrew, greetings from the Philippines. I made it. Oh, congratulations. You celebrate well. Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely. Congratulations on that. Let's see what else you got here. Passed my PMP on, just yesterday, above target. Good score. I wore blue and bought a whole chocolate cake. Now the question is, did you eat the whole chocolate cake? Because if I was you, I would have eaten the whole chocolate cake. I can eat a whole chocolate cake. Doesn't matter how big it is. Absolutely, congratulations on passing your exam. I'm super happy I was able to help you ace your exam. Absolutely, congratulations once again. Thank you for letting us know, keeping us motivated. Thank you for that. I got my certification today. Thank you for your course. Not a problem. Absolutely congratulations on passing your exam. I'm super happy we were able to help you pass your test. All right, let's see what else more we got here. Can a sponsor, of course, you have one people company where one guy is the PM, the team, the project manager, the scrum master, the sponsor, the CEO, right? In real life, one person can, of course, play multiple roles. Of course, a sponsor could be a customer, because if the sponsor is sponsoring the project, more than likely the sponsor is going to use the deliverables within the project. So, yeah, of course. I mean, think about if at Apple Computers, the sponsor of the iPhone, who ran the project of the iPhone, you think he's not using an iPhone? So he's obviously a customer too. Functional managers are, of course, customers. Everybody can play different roles in real life. Everybody can be mixed up in real life. You can have a sponsor that's also a team member. But on your exam, everybody plays a different role. All right. On the exam, everybody plays a different role. All right. Hopefully you get that. On the exam, just imagine it's a big business and you have lots of people working and people just do really specific roles from an exam perspective. But from a real life perspective, it could be, from a real life perspective, multiple people can play the same role. Single person, I should say, can play multiple roles. All right. Argentina, hello from New York. Canada, too. Our Canadian folks. Yes, yes. Good night from Ireland. Yeah, we got folks from all around the world here. We do. Your book is fantastic. Learning day by day. I'm super happy you're learning from the book. Congratulations on that. Taken at the center. Can we take a break at any moment and stop the clock? The answer is no, you cannot. The exam has built-in timers. After the first 60 questions, you get a 10-minute break. After the next 60 questions, you get another 10-minute break. So it comes with built-in time breaks. You just can't take a break whenever you want. I took the exam this morning, and I'm waiting on the results. You know, waiting on the PMP exam results is probably harder than taking the test. Try to get a good night's sleep. Just remember, there's nothing you can do right now that can modify or change your score. So hopefully that calms your nerves a little bit. I know it's very nervous waiting when you're waiting for a score, especially from an exam like the PMP. So just remember, nothing you can do right now can change that score. So just try to get a good night's sleep. Come back next week. Let us know how you do. I can't find materials to study for, SP, scheduled professional. Ahmed, I wish I can help you, but I have none. I've never studied for it. I've never looked into it. I don't even know who's covering it. I don't even know what's on it. So, sorry, can't help you with that one. You can take a break. You can take a break, but the timer will only stop at 6. They're saying no. I don't know if you can take a break like that. Some definitions of terms are not in video, but are in the PMBOK. You don't need to worry about that. I cover everything that you need for your exam. I covered it. If it wasn't necessarily needed, I didn't cover it. It's my birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday to you. PMP and ACP. Not sure. Did you pass those? Are you getting those? I'm not sure what you're telling me there. But happy birthday. Also, my application got approved today. Oh, good. Thank you so much for helping me with my description during the boot camp. Okay, so you're one of my boot camp students. By the way, if you take a boot camp with me, last week I did a boot camp at TIA here. Last week I did a boot camp with a bunch of folks. And during the boot camp, I do the applications with you. I make them do it. I review it. I check the descriptions. I tell them how to fix it. And then I make them submit it on last day. So when they leave, I give them a 14-day study plan. I tell them what to study every single day. Do this exam, do this, do this, do this, so they can pass in 14 days. So I probably have a few boot camp students. And fight the beast. I know you're a boot camp student because that is what I put into the study plan. All right. So if you guys want to join me for a boot camp, I have one coming up December 1st. It's a unique one because it's in the evenings. It's December 1st to December 22nd, Monday, Wednesday night. You can find more information on that on the website TIAexams.com. Again, TIAexams.com. If you want to join me for a live boot camp, it's an evening class, 6 to 10 p.m. 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday, Wednesday night. When do you think the PMP will change? I think the PMP might change early next year. Maybe somewhere between March and June, something like that. Or it could be end of next year. Who knows? Only PMI knows. But if I was to guess, the PMBOK comes out in 2 days, the new one. So let's see. Can you get the PowerPoint on the TIA website? When you're on the TIA website and you're going through the lectures, look at the lectures, and there's a blue paper clip to the side of the lectures. If you click on the blue paper clip, you can download. The lectures, the PowerPoints. All right. Andrew, my exam is next week. I'm scheduled to take it online. All right. Should I take it at home or in the library? You cannot take it in the library. You can't have anything in the back of you. You have to take it at home. All right. Unless your library gives you a private room that you can sit in and it'll be only you. You got to make sure you have good, reliable internet. And if I can remember, libraries never have good, reliable internet. Can you explain measurement and uncertainty performance? Currently enrolling. Measurement and uncertainty. So those are performance domain. That's a domain. Measurement is determining how far you're off of something. So if you're measuring your budget, let's say you're supposed to spend $200, but you spend $300, the measurement is 100. So a measurement is comparing where you should have been at to where you are right now. Uncertainty is risks. Uncertainty is not knowing what's ahead of you. So you would measure your schedule, you'd measure your budget, you would measure how far you're even off on scope. And uncertainty is managing risks is a big part of project management because there's a lot of uncertainty in project management, whether it's human behavior, bad weather, regulations, all the different forms of risks that can affect you. All right. Thanks, Andrew. I passed my PMP yesterday and got the results today. Great score. Vikram, absolutely. Congratulations on passing your exam. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your test. All right. Congratulations on that. Hey, Andrew, how do I become a project manager with a PMP? To do a PMP, you need to have at least 3 years of project management experience. If you have at least 3 years of project management experience, you just need to apply. You need to take a course, like the course that comes with my book. You need to take a course. You would just fill out an application to document your experience, and then you can take the exam and you can become certified. Can you complement your course with missing definitions? My course doesn't miss any definitions. I'm not sure what you are mentioning. Remember, if I don't cover it in my course, there's probably a reason for that. It's probably maybe because it's not on the test. Scoring 70 in your simulator. Good. I haven't finished the whole material. My exam is next week. Am I on the right track towards passing? I think you are. I think you're going to be all right. I think you're going to be all right. All right, let's see. What else more do we have? Where is my... For the PMP exam, do we need to know in detail every output for every... No, it's impossible, Nancy. That's not... Even I don't remember that. When it comes to ITTOs, inputs, tools, techniques, and output for your PMP exam, you do not need to memorize all of those ITTOs. What you need to do is you need to understand them. You need to understand what this process is. You need to understand what that tool is. You need to understand what that document is. But you don't need to memorize that this process has those inputs, those tools, those outputs. For example, if I say develop the project charter, right? That's a process. You need to know what you're doing in that process. Pretty easy, right? If you're developing a charter. But you also need to know what is a charter. You need to know what's in the charter. You need to know what's the purpose of the charter. But you don't need to memorize that that process has that output. Well, in this process, it's easy to see that. And you don't need to memorize that the input is a business case. You don't need to memorize the tool is expert judgment. You don't need to know all that. Understanding is the key, not memorization is how you pass the test. Hey, Andrew, my question of memorization is because I took a quiz and only got 17. The correct terms. Yeah, in the quizzes, I do test you on the terms because in the course, I want you to know your terms well. But on the real test, they're not going to go into that. I passed my exam on Sunday. You're instrumental. Thank you for your PMP exam simulator. Nina, absolutely congratulations on passing your exam. Did you celebrate well, Nina? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely congratulations on that. If you did not get a piece of cake, Nina, make sure to go get a piece of cake. Guys, if you want to pass your exam also, make sure to get my exam simulator. Go to TIAexams.com. Again, go to TIAexams.com to check that out. I have my exam scheduled for December 16th. Okay, good. Day 6 of the study plan. More than enough. Hundreds of thousands of people have used the course in the simulator to pass their exam. You'll be just fine. The hardest thing about a study plan is I can give you the study plan. The hardest part about a study plan is, of course, sticking to the study plan, right? That's generally the hardest part about it. All right, let's see what else more we have. The 20th. All right, come back. Let us know how you do, okay? Do we need to know ROI formulas for the exam? You do not. I've been totally clear on that. No, you do not. They don't test that anymore. They really don't even have much formulas on it. Do you find if you pass the test immediately? If you do the test in a testing center, they will tell you if you pass right away. If you do the test at home, you generally have to wait 24 hours to get your score. So if you do it at home, wait a day. If you do it in a testing center, you probably get it right away. I shared the chocolate cake with my wife and daughter. Thank you very much for all the learning I gained from you. Simulator and the YouTube videos are very helpful. Absolute congratulations once again on passing. So you did not eat the entire chocolate. What you should do is go back, buy a chocolate cake, and just eat the whole thing, man. Maybe buy another one for your wife and daughter. All right, once again, congratulations once again. I didn't read your box and replied only on the sufficient to pass the exam. Didn't read what? I don't understand. Only. I don't know what you're asking me. If you got the simulator and you have my course, I think you're fine, but I'm not sure what you're asking me. What are your thoughts on the no thoughts? I have not looked at it. I have not looked at this certification at all, so I don't want to comment on something that I am not familiar with, Valentina. No comments. If I tell you, it would be a lie. If I tell you it's good and it's not, it would be a problem. If I say it's good, but it's, I don't know. I don't want to say it's terrible and it's good and it's good and it's terrible. I don't know. I've never seen it. I've never looked into it, actually. I think a lot of more people are looking into it. Please share your exam simulator. Go to TIA. That's Tom India Apple. TIAexams.com. All right, TIAexams.com to get the simulator. I passed PMP and CAPM, the birthday guy. All right, absolutely. Congratulations on passing both exams. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Passing, those are PMI's top certifications right now. And considering you passed both, you're sitting at the top ladder. They're top. You know, this PGMP and PFMP, but nobody really takes those. So that's PMI's two most popular ones. So absolutely congratulations on passing. Congratulations on that. Let us know. Boot camp last week, I learned a lot. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you. All right, yeah, I gave them a lot of information last week. Study plan, yeah. Then the hardest thing about a study plan, once again, is sticking to it. Is it advisable to take the exam in February? No. I mean, it's November. Why can't you take it in December, or why can't you take it in January? November basically is you have 2/3 of it left. So you got a lot of them for June. 3 weeks in November, all of December. Yeah, Take it in January because I don't know when that thing is going to change. That's one thing. If you think of sign up for your CompTIA or CISSP, Michelle, it depends where you are in your career. If you have 5 years experience in IT security, take your CISSP, carries a lot of weight. If you don't have that experience, get some CompTIA classes. Nothing wrong with a CompTIA certification. I took all the exam. If I did them again, will the questions be different? No. If you did them all, it's the same thing. Just make sure to review the questions that you've got wrong. I've seen the configuration listed in the PM plan. The configuration management plan is not a very... The configuration management plan is not a very popular component of the PM plan, and it generally refers to how we manage, monitor the different components or quote-unquote configurations of a deliverable. For example, let's say you're installing like phone systems, and you want to understand like what configuration is needed across these deliverables. Let's say every phone is a deliverable. You want to make sure you understand how we're going to configure each one of those quote-unquote deliverables to meet your customer requirements. That's what that is. It's something very specific to the deliverables. All right. How can I manage my time? Can finish the mocks in time. You have to speed up your clock. You cannot speed up the clock. You have to speed up your reading. You have to manage your time correctly. If you let the clock run out, you will fail the test. So don't do that. I have a video right here on the channel of how to manage your time. Okay? Make sure to review that video. I have a video on it. Maybe I can find it. Maybe I'll put a link to it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it to put a link on it. Hold on. Let me show you guys. So I'm looking at a couple of videos here that I want you guys to review. Again, this is on YouTube. You don't have to pay for this. It's all free. There's a couple of videos. You guys should review the 50 mindset principles. This is like pretty much mandatory watching at this point if you're doing your PMP exam. If you're doing your applications, here's a video on how to use AI to use ChatGPT. There is a video I did on how to manage this one. Watch this video. I did this one this year. Okay, here's a link to that. Let's answer your question. Don't forget to watch the ads, guys. You gotta watch those ads. So watch that video. It'll go through exactly what you should be doing in order to watch that video. Should tell you exactly what you need to know. Should tell you exactly how to manage your time. All right. Let's see what else more you got. My exam is scheduled for in person this month. I have a habit of silently moving my mouth. Yeah, that's not good. While taking the exam in person later. Oh, if you're taking it in person in a center, if you're silently moving your mouth, no problem. If you do that at home, Crystal, that's going to be a problem. So it's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. I find your questions easy in the study hall. There's no comments on that. My questions are rated, and you see I explain them. No comments on other people's products. Can you help with some tips for a teacher coach would put? I'm sorry, I don't know what this means. Each individual athlete is a project? I don't know. Each class is a project? I don't think so. Each prep? Or just list team leads? I don't know. I don't know how you would do that. A project is a temporary endeavor to create a unique product, service, or result. So I'm not exactly sure how a person can be a project. I don't know. I don't think a class is a project. Maybe making the courseware is a project, but teaching a class is something you do on a consistent basis, so that's not a project. Each prep, I don't consider prep a project, but the creation of courseware is definitely a project. I'm getting 80% in the, that's good. All right, that's not bad. I'm so nervous to schedule. Man, just go schedule the test, man. What are you nervous about? Go and schedule the test. All right, you're going to be just fine. Go and schedule the exam. I think you're going to be just fine. Donald says, passed the exam last week. Congratulations, Donald. 35-hour course. His simulator worked a lot of scenario from Andrew and the other fellow. Scenario questions helps you learn the mindset. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing the exam. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely. Congratulations on that. Make sure to celebrate well. And thank you, Donald, coming back to letting us know, keeping us motivated. That's what I want to see you guys are doing. Can we still use a supplement to the 60? You cannot. If you use the 35 hours on your application, you cannot. And remember, you can't, if you watched it before your PMP, you can't claim it as PDUs because PDUs are things you watch after your PMP, not before. So the answer is no, you cannot. Do Agile have the same processes to apply, like regarding finishing the course before submitting the application? If you're just doing PMI ACP, yes. But if you have a PMP, it pulls that into the application. You don't have to get a course or show experience. Basically, if you have PMP, you can just take ACP. Basically, it's what it is. You need to have a 21-hour course to do your ACP versus PMP's 35-hour course. So I have a course on Udemy for that. You can check that out. How can we set up our space when you test at home? Nothing really. Just make sure the room is empty. Make sure your desk is empty. That's it. Make sure there's nothing on your desk like books and stuff. Make sure your desk is nice and clear. Doesn't really matter what the room looks like as long as there's nobody in it. That's all. All right. Yeah, it's the last time I attended was a year ago. Oh, welcome back. I'm one of your students decided to take a time away from studying. I'm now back in the swing of things. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's see. Hopefully you do well this time, all right? I have a whole bunch of new stuff here on YouTube. Ultra hard questions. We got mindset questions. So check them out. Hey, Andrew, does your Tuesday? No. These webinars does not count for PDUs. Andrew, is the current PMP any different from the one a year ago? It is not. It is the exact same thing. The PMBOK has not come up. Hey, Andrew, can you please let us know the best AI course for project managers? I have an AI course for project managers on the Udemy platform. Check it out. I think it's the best one for project managers. All right. Have completed the PMP exam on the way to prepare for the ACP. Congratulations on completing that. Do you have any fast track course for the same? I don't have a fast track course, but I do have a full comprehensive course for it on the Udemy platform. You can check that out. All right. And if you watched my PMP course, it is not a good portion of the PMP course is in that one. So you probably can just run through a lot of it. Purchase Simulator Pass are no longer. How can I purchase it again? You just have to go online, purchase Simulator again. That has been updated heavily. From a year ago, yes, a lot. Okay, we did that. Any expectations when the exam will change? Hoping to take it in December. Early to late, mid next year. Maybe somewhere between February and June, something like that. So you'll be fine in January. Hey, Andrew, I purchased a book on Amazon with slides. Is it still valid for the current exam? Technically, yes. Technically, yes. Yes, it is. I use your course and prepare for 4 months. Even the simulator. Okay. What can I do next and how long you think to prepare? Well, you just review. You're missing the mindset. So go through the mindset videos I have in there and take it again. That's it. And then just schedule it right away. Don't wait. That is the key. How does the simulator work? How many mock exams? About 10 mock exams, I believe. There's over 1,000 practice questions in there. So it's a lot. I think it's 10, 8. No, it's like 10 mock exams in there. So it's a lot of them have video explanations in there. At the end of the simplify with simpler questions, or they're more to test your knowledge. They're there to test what you read. All right. Okay, you want to take when however I was selected for an audit. The faster if you submit what they want, you can take they'll approve your application like the next day. Sometimes people submit the audit package and they approve it within a few hours. So, of course you can take the test. Hey Andrew, I took my exams in July for the 3rd attempt and passed. Congratulations! This is what I like to hear, a success story. Sometimes the best success comes after, if you don't pass, you do it, you come back, you take it again. That is some of the best things I heard. You did not get deterred or give up after failing. So passed it, the best form of revenge on your exam, I should say. So absolute congratulations. Maybe now you should get 3 pieces of cake, 1 for each time you took it. Congratulations. Thank you for letting us know. Keeping us motivated. That's how we work, guys. Congratulations on that. All right. Thanks, Andrew. You are celebrating. Yes, we're celebrating at 1 p.m. when I received the email with the cake and beer. Blue Works. From Dragon Joss 586 no calculator. All right. Thank you, Vikram. That's how we do it. Celebrating is always good. Do you have boot camp for PMP? Veronica, you're the only one that ever asked me for that. So probably not, because not a lot of people want it on there. So I would say no, not yet. Guys, please click on the like button. Come on, guys, you guys can do it. Scenario based. Yeah, the whole exam is a scenario based. Would the 30-day be enough? Yeah, if you follow it and can stick to it. It's not easy to stick to it. All right, that's the thing. Right? All right. Oh, no. No problem. Just study. Review what you got wrong. Review the domains you got wrong. Just do it again. That's it. That's how it works. Listen, I've failed more exams than anybody else. I think if all of you guys fail the PMP right now, you still haven't failed as much as me. Combined, all of you. Just do it again. You got to review what you did wrong. And do you have any suggestions on managing time? I just gave you that video. You answered that. I did have a slice of chocolate cake to celebrate and cheer you in the ear. Well, thank you for that cheer in the ear, Nina. Absolutely. Congratulations once again. Is that normal? Yes. It depends on the clock you get. Some people, I just spoke to somebody today that the TI was much harder than a real exam. So it depends on the test paper you get. All right. Finish with 43 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, you got to watch the time, guys. You have to watch the time. Watch that clock. I did pass using the live class and simulator, and it worked wonders. Especially lectures and formulas was a lifesaver. All right, not a problem. Congratulations on passing. Super happy I was able to help you pass your test. So absolutely congratulations on that. All right, let's see. Did I miss some questions? We did. All right. Somebody said I scored 78, but I'm in your. Is that fine? That's okay. I would say try to get it up to 80%. I have my blue shirt. You see, the people not wearing a blue shirt. Are you guys wearing that blue shirt? If you guys want to pass, you got to wear the blue shirt, guys. I'll hopefully be getting a cake. Review the mindset. I feel ready. You got this. You got this. I was asking. I didn't read your PMP book. Only used the TIA mock exam exercise. No, you got to go through a course, mate. Okay, go through a course. Just don't do practice tests. Go through the course. I want to schedule, but I'm not finished studying. I want to learn under pressure, but I learn better under pressure. So go schedule it, and then it'll force you to study. All right, that's the way you can do it. Is now a good time to start studying? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got a lot of time, man. Yeah, of course. 4 hours a day. Yeah. Yeah. You can definitely do that. My application was approved, but need to review and practice more tests. We'll be traveling in December. Would it be bad to take the exam mid? No, it's fine. I would prefer you take it earlier, but the test is not going to change by then. You're going to be just fine. Andrew, how do I put PMI? How do PMI put the PMP exam questions together? That is a secretive process that they don't tell people. That is a secretive process they do not tell people. Will you be creating a PGMP course? If a lot of people ask me, if you guys keep asking, then yes, because I want to make sure a market is there. I don't want to make a course and then only 4 people buys it, and it'd be a giant waste of time on there. All right, my exam is next Tuesday. I was wondering how to figure out if the questions is agile or traditional. There's really no indication, but you can, like, if you read it carefully, if they talk like product owner, sprints, retrospectives, Scrum Master, you'll know it's agile. If they're talking about some management plan, it's probably traditional. So got to read in between the lines. How drastically do you anticipate? Is it going to be? It's still going to be the same style of tests. I don't think that changes. What I do think changes is the content, and I don't think it's going to change by much. All right. I tried to take my exam yesterday. For some reason, when I was supposed to take my test, the camera phone was black. Tried twice. Pearson View game incident number and closed my exam. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a technical problem. Hopefully, they allow you to take the exam again. I hope so. Andrew, do you have any course? Andrew, do you have any course for on Udemy for PDUs? Yeah, if you go to Udemy, I have a course on Udemy right now that's worth 60 PDUs, and it's only like $12. So you could get like 60 PDUs for like $12. I think. Let me see something. So if you're looking for PDUs, let me go to Udemy. Let's see. You know, if you go to Udemy, right, and you search for PMP. All right, so if you guys go to Udemy and you search for PMP, my course, I have a course on Udemy right now. You see this one? 60 PDUs. You buy this. It's a bundle of 5 classes, and you go through them, and it renews your. It's the cheapest way to get your PDUs in one bundle, versus having to do. And it has activities, so it's you're only watching videos for 30 hours. But you're also doing exercises and things that bulks it up. So that is the best way to get your PDUs, by the way. And Andrew, I got the construction role with no experience that you said was impossible to get into. Nothing. I like that. I like that. Okay. I like being proved wrong, especially on these types of things. All right, I don't know how you did it, but absolute congratulations, and I am happy to be wrong on things like this. So, congratulations on that. Yes, there are times when I'm wrong, and I'm proven wrong, but somebody was able to be my wrongness allowed somebody to be successful. I'm happy to be wrong. So, congratulations, and thank you for coming back, letting me know that. And yes, I am aware. Nothing is impossible. Once you believe, all right? Good. What percentage is needed to pass the test? And what percentage corresponds? No one knows, Brian. No one knows. PMI does not make that. They don't make that public. Sometimes the solution is to update artifacts first. Sometimes it's not. No, it depends on the question, and it depends on the answer. Depends on the question, depends on the answer. All right? Every question is different. I'm a union Boilermaker of 25 years. Is PMP a great move for me? If you work on projects, Joel, if you work on a variety of different projects within your industry and you want to learn more about project management and qualify for more higher up project positions, then yes. Will the questions remain the same? No, completely different. Completely different. The question pool is huge. Yet the answer is agile and not traditional. It depends on how the question is laid out. What you got to do, understand that if you follow the servant leadership mindset, the whole exam is based on the servant leadership mindset. So that's something to keep in mind. If I'm taking an exam at home to use to approve my exam space, you take your cell phone, you take pictures of your space, and then you got to use your webcam and show them the whole desk. Do I send pictures? Yeah. You take pictures with your phone. They give you an app. They give you a link. They send you a text message with a link. You click it. It opens up the camera, and you got to take pictures and send it to them. But your questions have way easier compared to the ones on the real test. No comments. I don't know. That's a lot of people tell me my questions are great. You know how many people pass with it. So no comments on that. My domain where I need to focus. I'm planning to, again, register after 2 weeks. All right. Of course. What is your recommendation prior to taking the exam? Should I purchase? If you get the book, it comes with the course. If you get do not buy the Udemy course and the book. Don't do that. Buy the book. It will come with the course. All right. If you learn better by reading, or you prefer to have reading materials, or you don't like taking notes, get the book. The book is a summary of the entire course. So when you're doing the course, you don't need to take notes if you have the book. The book comes with the course. Remember that. The book is on Amazon for about $40. If you buy this, do not buy the Udemy course. You are wasting your money if you buy the Udemy course, okay? Just get the book. It comes with the course. Unless you don't want the book, then just buy the Udemy course. That's like $20. All right. Just popping in here to say pass my exam. Thank you, Andrew, for your great course on the PMP mindset and practice exams. Absolutely. Congratulations, Andrea, on passing your exam. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? And congratulations once again on passing your tests. Now, you didn't put how you celebrate, though. You didn't put how you celebrate. Guys, if you guys want to pass, guys, you guys, great course on the mindset and practice exams. All right. Get the TIA simulator, guys. Somebody named, I think his name was Jan, was telling me, where's that comment? I cannot find it. Where is it? He was saying that it's a little too, the exam is easy. Remember something, there will never be any practice test, even PMIs, that'll mimic the real test. The idea is you'd use the practice test to understand how to answer the questions. That's the key. Like Andrea did. All right. I have an exam on November 20th. I'm getting 82 in the simulator. Am I good? I think you should be good. Any suggestions for this? You cannot get bored. You have to stick to it. On the real exam, there's no excuse. You cannot get bored. You have to concentrate. It means your mind is wandering. So stick concentrating to what you're doing if you want to ace your exam, all right? Plan on taking an exam in the new year. All right, that's fine. Just take it in January. Signed up CAPM. How long after I pass should I take the P? If you pass your CAPM and you have the experience, do your PMP right away. Don't wait. Why wait? Every day you wait. Every day you're not certified, you're giving up opportunities. Hope I pass next week. I'm going to apply the mindset and always trying to choose the best answer. Sometimes confused. I hope you got this. Follow the mindset. You'll be all right. I'm taking your course November. I'm planning to take the PMP already. When do you expect the exam transition? Mid to late next year. I'm sorry. Early to mid next year. Maybe February to March. Celebrated my husband over a nice dinner. He owes me a cake. Oh, Andrea, you got to tell him that you want a big carrot cake or chocolate cake, carrot cake preferably, and tell him to put certified project manager on it. All right. Absolutely, congratulations. A nice dinner with the family always sounds good. Completed your course. I have my test next week. Oh, no. Yeah. I would do the cram course. Yeah, do the cram course. I would definitely do the cram course. Definitely, I would say do the cram course on that. All right. If you do the cram course, I think, if you do the cram course, I think you're gonna learn a lot. I think the cram course tells you everything you need to know for your actual exam itself. All right. Now, you guys did not click on the like button. Can you guys click on the like button, please? Come on, guys. Can you guys click on the like button? I want to help you guys pass your exam, but you guys are not clicking on the like button. How about this? How about if everybody click on the like button, okay? And if everybody clicks on the like button, here's what I'll do. If everybody clicks on the like button, I'll give you guys this cram course absolutely free right now. But I want you guys to do two things. Okay, you have to subscribe to the channel. You have to click on the like button. And you have to type something in the chat box because we need some comments. Okay, YouTube says we have to put a comment in there. You know what to do. Put a comment on the video, not the chat box. I got to bring up the comment and engagement on the channel. The social media manager has told me. If you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment, something like "Thank you, Andrew" or something like that, I will give you guys this course free right now to all of you. If you already have a PMP, this will get you 12 PDUs. Use it to renew your PMP later. If you don't have a PMP, study this. This is literally everything you need to know. And it comes with another full-length, a really good full-length mock exam. But you got to type, no. You got to put a comment in the video, not the comment in the form, not the comment on the side, comment under the video. Because this stays in the video. But you got to click like. But no, guys, put the comment in the video bottom, not in the... You guys don't understand what I'm saying. You see, if you go to the channel and you go to live and you're watching it, I'm saying to put the comment. Oh, you can't leave a comment. Okay. All right. So you can only put it here. Okay. You cannot leave a comment while it's playing. Okay. You can only leave a comment here. Okay. I don't know that. All right. But I need you guys to click at least on the like button. Now watch. You guys are not clicking on the like button. We only got 75 likes, guys. There's 121 of you guys. I need you guys all to click on the like button. Come on, guys. There's 124 of you guys. I need you guys to, come on. We need to get this like up. Look at this. With 79, we need 100 likes. And I will give you guys a free cram course. Come on. You guys could do it. We're up 81 likes. I want to help you guys out. Come on, all the other instructors and companies charges for cram courses. They charge thousands of dollars. I'm going to give it to you for free right now. All you got to do, it just takes two things: subscribe and like. That's it. All you had to do is subscribe and like, and I'm giving away an entire PMP cram course. Okay, we're at 88 likes. Come on, guys. We could do it. Did you guys subscribe and like? I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's why. I think, not 200,000 subscribers. 91 likes. Come on, guys. 127 of you. By the way, I'm only doing this for the live stream. If you're watching this and the stream is ended, the code is not going to work. You got to be on the live stream. So if you know somebody that wants this course, they have to join the stream right now. Tell them to join the stream. Give it a like. Unfortunately, guys, we need to feed the YouTube algorithm. That is how YouTube works. We gain popularity by you guys commenting, by you guys liking, by you guys watching. YouTube says, this guy knows what he's doing. So we gotta feed the corporate monsters. So come on, you guys are pretty slow. 95 likes. You guys, come on. You guys got to do better than that. Yeah, come on. What is CKB? What is wrong with these guys? Come on. They could do better than that. 90, somebody, guys, if you like it, don't unlike it. I will give you a cram course. Remember, if you have the 35-hour, if you pass your PMP, use this cram course to get PDUs. All right. If you already have your PMP, you can still watch the cram course. I wouldn't watch it now though, because if you just pass your PMP, you can use the cram course to get PDUs, right? All right, 99 likes. We need one more like. Come on, guys, one more like. We could do this. 99 likes. Finally, okay, 101 likes. Let me get you guys the secret way of gaining a coupon. Again, if you are watching this stream and the stream is over, this coupon will not work. It's only for the folks that attended. Here's a link to the Udemy course. It is absolutely free. Save yourself 20 bucks. Click on that link, guys. Let me know if that works. Yeah, I realized you couldn't leave a comment while I was playing. I didn't know that. Click on that link. Let me know if it works, guys. Click on the link. Let me know if that works. And it has a really good mock exam. A better mock exam than the 35 hours. Check that out. See if it works. It worked? All right. Very good. Hold on, guys. I'm helping support here. Very good. Okay. Thank you. Okay, very good. All right. See, guys, it's worth to come to the streams. If they don't come to the stream, it doesn't work for them. Should I refer to on the next 15 days? Go through the 200 ultra hard. Go through the mindset. I just gave you a cram course. Try to go through some of that also. Andrew, are you paying for? After paying, typically how quick can you schedule the exam? If you're doing it online, you can literally take it the same day. There is a lot of exam time. There's a lot of exam availability if you do it online. All right. I also did a full practice 4 hours then to help with time management. I agree, Andrea. You got to do that 4-hour practice test. You got to sit down and do a whole practice test, because if you don't, you're gonna have a hard time. You need to manage that time. I'm telling you guys, it's not that easy. When employers review certification PMP, do they know what your score? They do not. They do not. All they do. Let me see something. I'll show you guys something interesting. So let me show you guys something. When an employer checks your certifications, I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but when an employer checks your certification, I'm going to send you guys a link to this. This is called the Certification Registry at PMI. I'm going to give you guys a link to this. If you ever want to check if somebody is certified, you can actually use this. Watch. So you can go in here and say, like Andrew is in, I'm going to look for mines. Andrew is in the United States, all certification, and you can just put in the name, and it'll actually search the individual for you. When employers are checking to see if you're certified or not, they use this registry, and it tells you like this person is certified from this time to this time to this time, and so on and so on. So it tells you what certification a person has. So if you ever wondered like how employers check your certification, employers check it, and I check it too. If I'm hiring someone, they need to have a PMP, especially like my instructors that teaches our PMP classes, or my project managers that needs them. This is where we check it. All right. So I just gave you guys a link to this. Also, if you can't use that link, you can just go to Google and type PMP certification registry. So there is an actual registry for that. Not many people know that even exists. I wish you the absolute best of luck. Come back, let us know how you do. What would you advise to do the day before the exam? Just get a good night's sleep. Wake up early. Tired yourself out. Get a good night's sleep. That's what I would tell you. Get a good night's sleep the day before, night before. There's not much studying you can do the day before the test. It's a lot. Now watching the 200. Should I take the cram course? Yeah, I just gave it to you absolutely free. So take the cram course. Do you think they will change the ACP exam? No, I don't think they're going to change the ACP next year. Not that soon. I already have your course, but still didn't do it. Game producer background. Do you think I'm too old for this? Why are you too old? I'm the same age as you. I'm 45. Well, you say you're old. You got 20 more years of work. You literally just worked for 20 years, right? You worked for a little over 20 years already, right? You got another 20 more to go. So, what's wrong with you, man? You're acting like you're like 65. Stop it. 45 is not old. You're making me feel old. That's like telling me I'm old. I'm too old for this. You're too old for what? Go study. Get your certification. You can do it. You're not old. Now you're making me feel old. All right. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I never knew because I never saw my own live stream, right? So I didn't realize you could leave a comment in the chat box there. All right, let's see what else more do we have here. Hey, Andrew, I'm taking the 35 Udemy current. I love the account delivery. To take the PMP, you got this. Come back. Let us know how you do. Do your simulator have drag and drop too? The simulator does have drag and drop, but I actually gave away all my drag and drop questions right here on the channel. You guys can go and see. So on the channel, we have a drag and drop videos. I forgot. This is like last year I did a drag and drop video. No, this is live. I did a video on drag and drop. Okay. Where the hell is it? It's somewhere on here. I forgot where. Yeah. I gotta make better thumbnails. Like I can't even find my own thumbnail. Yeah, I don't know where it is. All right, it's supposed to be somewhere on the screen, but I can't find it. There we go, this one. Here's a video that has 100 drag and drop questions. This is like more than what you need to know for your exam. All right, I just gave you that one. Yeah, somewhere around here. All right, I just put the link in the box so you guys can. That's the drag and drop questions, all right? God's Will says, Andrew, your Udemy course and simulator helped me pass my PMP. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your test. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely. Congratulations on passing. Now, how much did you celebrate? Did you eat a whole cake? I was talking to somebody. I was telling them to eat a whole cake. Did you eat a whole cake? Absolutely. Congratulations, God's Will, on passing your test. Congratulations on that. Make sure to celebrate well. Okay, thank you. All right. Hopefully you guys all subscribed Yeah. Let's see what else more we have. Any other? All right, let's see what else more we got. Any other questions? Any some with poor memory management? No, it's good. You don't memorize it. Even be better. You don't need to memorize ITTOs. It's not worth memorizing at all. Saying it's situational. There's no memorization on the test. So there you go. Where can I find the practice test? Go to TIAexams.com. There's a whole practice test in that cram course, by the way. TIAexams.com. There's a simulator on there. Do I need a different course material for ACP? Yes, ACP, I have a whole different course for it. That is on Udemy. I completed your 35 PDU. I'm currently taking study hall and do the cram course too. To be a practice, yeah, do the ultra hard questions. Do the ultra hards, do the drag and drop, all the famous ones, do the mindset videos on there. Okay, guys, I think I have answered. Wait a minute, somebody other one. I'm taking practice. Their score, I should feel confident. Anywhere, anything above 75 and above, I would make you feel good. All right? Anything above 75 and above, I think you're going to be all right on that. How long to access your ebook PDF lasts? When you buy the course on TI exams, I think it comes at about 6 months, I believe. What's the difference between the Scrum and the ACP? Sits way above the Scrum. The Scrum Master certification is like an entry level. ACP is top level certification. So Scrum is baby certification. I'm not seeing the cram course. So it was a link. I put it there. I'm about to. Should I take both? I think you support. Yeah, why not? Do both. Do the 35-hour one. Use this follow-up. All right. Best tip for the morning of the exam. Best tip. Well, the night before is to get a good night's sleep. Eat something that can keep you full for 6 hours. That's what I tell students. Because you want to, hopefully you take the exam in the morning and you can eat something to keep yourself full for that period of time. You don't want to get hungry during the test, whatever it is. If it's a big steak, eat a big steak in the morning. So it's 75 Udemy simulator. Get the TIA simulator. That's the better one. And score 75 there. Then you're all right. All right. Very good. Very good. All right. How do I keep calm during the? I want to make sure I don't really make silly mistakes. Just realize it's just a test to calm your nerves. It's just a test. Ain't nothing going to happen. Accept the worst case. When you accept the worst case scenario, you start to calm your nerves down. If you accept that the worst case scenario is I might fail and nothing will happen, then it's fine. Then it's absolutely fine. All right? On from Jamaica. Okay, so keep your nerves calm by just saying it's okay if I don't fail. Microsoft Project Management course from Coursera. No comments. Never used it. Should we use the cram course you just gave us as part of it? Yeah, use it. That is the entire 35-hour course in like 10 hours. So it's a good summary of everything that you went over. I bought the, do you think I should cover the 35 PDU course before? Yes, definitely do this. The simulator is not there to teach you. It's there to test your knowledge. So you have to have knowledge before doing it. Should I use to pass the PMP? I just gave you the cram course. Use the 35, use the Udemy course and use the simulator. TIExams.com, and you are going to be just fine. Guys, let us take a look at some practice questions. Let me grab the practice questions of the day. All right, I got some pretty difficult questions today. Yeah, I got some pretty difficult questions today because I got some formula questions. So last week, I was doing my coaching sessions. Oh, darn. You guys saw everything. Oh, darn. You know what? I'm not going to give you guys that one. You guys saw everything. Last week, I was doing some, okay, I'll get you guys this one. I have different sets. Last week, I was doing, just to give you guys something, and somebody told me they got a bunch of EVM questions, like they had to calculate it, so make sure you guys know that. Yeah, I didn't realize I changed the camera back. Nina says, I'm going to drop thank you for your not a problem, not a problem. Is the PMP going to change in 2026? I don't think it's going to change in January. It'd probably change in somewhere between February and June. Only PMI knows. All right, very good. Thanks for your help, PMP. All right, very good. All right. So for your PMP renewal course, not a problem. All right. Congratulations on passing your test. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely, congratulations on that. Also for your PMP renewal course. Okay, hopefully you go through it. Hopefully you did get to renew your PMP. And with that in mind, guys, let us do some... hold on. I screwed that up too. I did mess that up. I forgot to put the chat back. Oh, darn. Here we go. All right, where is it? Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, let us answer some questions. Question number 1. An agile project with a single sponsor is not being replaced by a project committee. The committee will have 8 members. What should you do? Change your communication to account for the new structure. Sponsor, stakeholder. Sponsor, stakeholder structure. Stick to the original plan since it was made to include everyone. Plan a meeting with the new committee and the team, but continue to follow the original. Be sure the committee members receive all reports. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. Next one says, always wear blue and eat the cake. That's right. That's what Andrew does best. Always wear blue and eat cake. Absolutely, congratulations on that. Do you offer coaching after the exam? I do not. I do not. I wouldn't even know what to coach after you pass your test, right? I wouldn't know what to do. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box, guys. You guys can do it, guys. Put the answers in the box. All right, guys, the best answer here is going to be A. Why is it A? Well, you can't stick to the original plan. You see this one, but continue to follow the original plan. No good. Because the plan should be modified based on new people. Communications is tailored to the stakeholders. You don't follow the original plan. That's what this is. Plan a meeting with the new committee and the team. Be sure that the committee receives all the reports. You have to update it, change the communication to account for that. Now, you probably would need a change request, but it's not asking you what to do next. It's telling you how you handle the situation. So you would have changed the plan to account for that. If it was more like, what should you do next? Then maybe C would be better, but it doesn't say that. It says, how should you handle this? A PM, a project, a major blah, blah, blah. Start again. A major project stakeholder expresses concern and worry regarding the complexity of the deliverables to a team member. He's concerned the deliverables will not meet the requirements and delay the project. How should the project manager I worded that wrong. What should the project manager do first to handle this? See, this one acts first. Conduct a feasibility, review the risk management plan, meet with the stakeholder to understand the main issue, implement a change request. Not how, it should be what should the project manager do first? All right, guys, put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. All right, guys, the best answer here is make sure that you understand the main issue with what is happening with it before you take an action. What should you do first? Before doing something first, before taking, never do an action, right? This here, they're worried about the complexity. He's concerned will not meet. Before you even understand if that's a risk, before you do something like do a feasibility study or change something, understand what the main issue is. Get to the root cause of the problem, which is C. Number 3, a team member in an Agile project is worried about unplanned events potentially impacting the schedule of your project. However, the other team members is unconcerned. How should the PM handle the situation? Guys, did we do these questions a couple weeks ago? We did do these questions, right? Is it me or am I seeing this? What do you guys think? Have you guys been here last 2 weeks? I think I did these questions a few weeks ago. I think so. Anyhow, request additional funding for the project from this project sponsor. Plan a meeting with the sponsor to assess the possible impact. Identify the project risks, assess those risks, continue the project as planned. All right, put the answers in the box. Let me see what you guys got. We did do these, right, James? I think so. I think I opened the wrong presentation just now. All right, let's see what you guys got. And the answer here, guys, is going to be yes, it is. Notice events potentially impacting the schedule. Anything that is potential is considered a risk. So what you want to do is to identify them and assess them. Plan a meeting with the sponsor. The sponsor is not going to help you assess. Don't just request it. Don't continue it and add extra funds. It's a risk. You have to manage the risk. While working on a large national project, a few team members are worried about sign-off. How should the PM obtain appropriate sign-off on the acceptance of deliverables? Ask a sponsor, team, senior management. No sign-off is needed. Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. All right, guys, the best answer here, that is right. The sponsor is the one that does the sign-offs. Nobody else. Generally, it could be, oh, you know what? The change control board too. But generally, it's a sponsor, not the team. Senior management, definitely not. All right, very good, guys. Number 5, a project has the following features in planning. The scope of the project has been decomposed. All activities has been decomposed. What should the PM do next? Create a charter, create a feasibility study, create a budget, acquire the team. What should you do next? What should you do next? Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. That's right. The answer is going to be, oh no. Oh no. You guys, a lot of you guys are not getting this right. Not good. Not good, guys. Not good. Because a feasibility study, these two are done in initiating. So it's not that. Acquire the team is in executing. So it's not that. But you could do a budget next. You use the activities. All the activities are there. When you have the activities, you sequence, you create the schedule, then you do the budget. So there's no schedule, but you have to do a budget. How'd you guys get B? A and B don't make any sense here, especially A. Some of you guys got A. Oh my God, you need to study. Activities is the lowest level of work. It is the most decomposed work there is. You're still in planning. You can't finish planning decomposed. All right? Decomposed. All right. So okay. Yeah, you guys, you guys got to make sure that you guys are aware of that. Number 6, an organization is hoping that a new waste disposal will allow them to get more government funding out. Will allow them to get more government funding to finish the project. Unfortunately, after the project starts, you realize that may not be a qualifying project. How should the PM handle this? Send a change request, utilize contingency, be sure the issue log is updated, assess how this impact costs reduction of the project. Decomposed means to break down. That is a tool we do use in the process of create WBS and define activities. That is a tool to break down work. That is a tool in the book, guys. All right. Not good on the last question, guys. That was a very easy question that many of you guys got wrong. Oh no. Oh no. I'm making a joke. You guys are fine. You guys are fine. And the answer is, guys, to do what? It is A. This is correct. Notice, you realize that may not be a qualifying. Keyword is may. So that means that this is a risk, not an issue. If it did not qualify, it would be an issue. Don't take an action against it. Assess how this risk affects all the other parts of the project. Closest answer to that is A. Number 7, an organization has recently moved to Agile project management and the team is not following most of the Agile meetings. You can also say ceremonies. They claim the daily scrum is not worth it. What should the PM do? Conduct the meeting, train the team, ask a sponsor to conduct team training, hire a new team that knows Agile methods. All right, put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. You guys got this. Let's see what you guys got. And the answer is train the team. That's right. Become an Agile advocate is the answer. Just don't go out and do things yourself. Never give away your work. Hire a new, and don't just hire and fire people just like that. When people don't understand the benefits of Agile, become the Agile advocate. Last question, just a quick one. What activity is not on the critical path? So first you need to find out the critical path. Let's see what you guys got. Which one of these? You can actually look at it and tell. You don't need to really calculate it, but you can technically look at it and tell. Let's see how many of you guys remember this. The answer is D, correct, because the critical path is A, B, C, and E. That is a critical path. So D is not on the critical path, and that is has a slack of 3. The critical path is the longest duration through the network diagram, and it has no slack. If you don't understand this, make sure to review this one on the course portal. For your exam, you need to understand what is the critical path. You do not need to understand how to go forwards and backwards. You should know that, like if you're doing like CAPM. I know I covered it in the course, but then again, I need you guys to get 35 hours. So make sure you guys understand that. Some people say the link did not work. I will give you guys the link one more time in case you missed it. The link to the, we just did a giveaway of the cram course. So I will give you guys back that link. Hold on one second. Here's the link to the cram course, guys. That's a free link to the cram course. Let me just make sure it works. Remember, do not copy paste the link. You have to click on the link. Do not copy paste the link. Click on the link. The link gets cut off by YouTube. All right? So don't click on, don't copy paste the link. Click on the link. Guys, I am done here, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Yeah, hopefully every one of you guys subscribe. Thank you guys once again. With that in mind, I am out, guys. If you're taking your exam in the next 7 days, I wish you the best of luck. If you're taking your exam in more than 7 days, tons of folks that have passed, you can do it too. Just make sure study, get the simulator, get the course. Don't forget, guys, I am teaching a live PMP course in the evenings for all of you folks. A lot of people couldn't take my boot camp last week and in September because they work. So if you're working and you don't have time to take a 4-day class with me, join me in the evening class, December 1st to December 22nd, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a lot of materials. I will keep you awake. No worries. All right. I'm very entertaining, people told me. So I give you guys everything. Join me in that course if you want. If not, you can also join my coaching program. We meet once a week in order to do practice exams, and I cover topics with them and I answer their questions. If you're in my coaching program, I will see you on Thursday. For the rest of you guys, I will see you guys next week, Tuesday. And with that in mind, guys, I wish you guys a great night, a good morning, a good day, a good week, a good weekend, a good month, a good year, decade, century, millennium, and everything else. I'm out. I will see you guys soon.